interviewed Greg McBride yesterday. I got a screener. And unlike Jennifer Aiden over there, who's sending the screeners out without permission, and then all the little paid podcasts that Teresa pays are resending it out, I got the screener of Mommy Meanest before it aired, and I watched it myself and deleted it. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, I watched Mommy Meanest, and it was brilliant, brilliant. Apps. Bethany's movie, I will be watching beginning, middle, and end. Everyone who thinks I'm over it all, no. I hear Melrose Place reboot being shopped. My eyes open. I hear this. No. Lifetime.
But these movies are they're just so stupid, right?
Because girl, they're going to keep going. They're going to give Lisa another job, hire the Countess. Go on.
I love Rinna. I'm absolutely love Rinna. But I mean, this is sort of almost a campy, type thing, right? This is almost a kind of now becoming the lead in Chicago on Broadway. They just give it to anybody who's kind of popular of the moment. I don't know.
Sure.
I will probably eat my words. I will go watch Mommy Meanest because I love Rinna, but I can't imagine these shows are good. The last thing I tried to watch on Lifetime was the biopic of Aaliyah, which I think was done by Wendy Williams. It was so bad. It was so bad. And then I feel as though they tried to do something else. Did they try to do Biggie and Tupac? Or it's so.
Honey, you will not be the same once you watch Mommy. And by the way, complicated mother-daughter relationship. Bravo casting. Bethany Frankel, brilliant. Lifetime has woken up and they are tapping into housewives, and I love it. I don't know if the Countess could act. I mean, but then again, I don't know if Bethany can act, so we'll see. But Garcelle,
you don't have to be able to. You don't
get
have to.
get EJ in there. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Okay, well, you lead, but
I think we have to save Beverly Hills for next time because that's a whole to do.
I was going to say, let's do rapid fire and get out of here. And then we have so much to cover on Beverly Hills with PK and Dorit.
Okay, keep that separate and keep the whole cast and the fact that they started filming and I was invited to Sutton's surreal party and didn't go. Keep all that separate. What type of rapid fire would you like? Because people seem to enjoy that.
Well, while we're on Vanderpump and the Valley in that sphere, Chef Penny leaking text messages. Now, what's your take as an attorney? Because I'll sum this up very quickly. There was never a contract, never a signed agreement between Penny and the girls. However, it does seem that Penny owns the trademark, texted the women and said, I'm filing, and then the women ghosted her when she sent them the things that she wanted, which I think was like 10% of all profits and yada, yada, yada.
Of all of it, not just this store.
What do you think?
You can sue on an oral contract, on detrimental reliance. Like, there are people that have sued on oral. Like, if you could show that this was a partnership, that it was clear that it was a partnership, look, it's much harder without an actual written contract. But if you were clearly operating as partners and there are texts and emails and that was clear, barring something written, and it was like agreed upon, yeah, we're just not writing. If it was like, okay, well, nothing is official until we put it in writing, but if there's no paper trail like that, it's like, okay, let's just move forward. Yeah, like on a gentleman's handshake. She doesn't not have a case. She might have, I think it's much harder without a contract, but I don't know where this is all going. I said it last week and everyone seemed to think it was like a great idea. I would just start over, call it something different, get all the sandwiches out of there and just really clear it out so it's clearly not related to her or anything. That's what I would do before you blow this up and franchise and then she wants a part of it all.
Does it ever fail to amaze you that like they didn't even know they needed a trademark, Ariana and Katie? Isn't that now, I guess that's why they teamed up with Penny, because Penny, I believe they had already sold merch or they had announced the store was, they had made some sort of public announcement without doing a trademark. And Penny's like, wait a minute, have you guys trademarked this? And Katie writes back, no. I'm like, are you guys, I don't know. Haven't you been around the restaurant business? Haven't you been around Lisa Vanderpump, the queen of cash? I mean, a trademark is usually 101, and then you can file to amend it if you change the name or something like that. But before you sell merch, otherwise everybody and their brother can knock you off. I don't know. To me, that's so strange to me that they didn't know that.
Well, this is why Schwartz and Sandy are in business with the LVP, percentage owner there, and the Toms. Yeah, the girls are learning. The girls are learning as they go along.
Any truth do you think to the rumors that Lala Kent is joining the Valley?
I believe now let me make a clear statement here that it's not one or the other. I think there's probably some talks, but it's not one or the other. Lala, the rumor is, will be on Vanderpump Rules and the Valley and do double duty. She says those are her friends. I mean, look, the Valley is coming back. It is greenlit. It is a hit. We're learning the new people. The new people are great. We're getting to know them. I think Lala in the Valley. I mean, I know everyone's upset with Lala these days. I'm kind of here for it. And she would do double duty. And then guess what? She'll make double the money.
That'd be great.
Listen, I think it's hard, right? Like you gotta be, it's easy. Like if you lived in New York and LA and you were on Beverly Hills Housewives and New York Housewives, that's almost easier. But like she would have to have like, I think, a clear identity, like a different on the Valley than on, right? Like when Lisa did both shows, like she was different on Vanderpump Rules than on Housewives. It's
I see.
right. I mean, it's a whole different Lala. One minute you're fighting with, Katie, and the next minute you're fighting with Janet. Like it could work. I think the producers at Evolution and Alex are probably like, how are we going to make this work? I don't think it's a bad idea. I don't.
What do you make of Jax implying that Danny and Nia from the Valley are
Yeah.
having marital Nia, thank you, from the Valley are having marital issues? Not all is what it seems. Is this just Jax Jackson, or is this because I don't know? I mean, do you think Jax and Brittany remain separated all summer? I mean, where do you think
Well,
Jax
yes.
is just always producing or what?
Danny and yeah, like I mean, he is saying to her, how do you feel? And she's having some postpartum. I mean, he is just husband of the year and he's cute and they seem happy. Unlike Michelle and Jesse, she's running down to Chateau Marmont. She meets a director. She goes every day. Next thing you know, she's dating him, but she's still married. Whoops. Now we have a divorce. I mean, do they look at each other and say, we're so miserable and we're going to get a divorce, but let's just put that on pause and say, I know you're having an affair, but let's not break up until like episode 5 of The Valley, airing none of which is being shown this season, just so we could create more. And Jax is like, don't announce it. Don't announce it. Wait till the show's a hit. Anyway, I don't know, right? This might be Jax Jackson. So, right, they posted and just someone said, they're the most amazing couple, and couple goes, and Jax waited and said, will be interesting to see how well this ages. Yeah, he's implying that Danny and Nia have not a perfect marriage and they have secrets. I mean, I don't see it. I think Jax might be Jackson. More power to you for Jackson. I mean, what a comeback, Jax. What a comeback. Season 2, green lit, man.